Yanita Bonita, España! Char. Hola chicos, buenos días, estoy de vuelta y bienvenido a nuestro segundo episodio o video sobre de Hola Tambay, your free Spanish tutorial. And again, this is your tutor, Yanita Bonita. At your service, and I hope you guys liked our first episode or first lesson, and if you haven't already, please watch it before you take this video or before you watch this video, because that is important, because I'll make sure that every lessons are connected to each other. And for today, we're gonna be looking at numbers and how to introduce ourselves in Spanish. Sí, vamos a aprender el día de hoy los números o cómo contar en español y también cómo presentarse en español, ¿vale? Bueno, empecemos. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? Alright, so medyo mag-stop lang muna tayo dito kasi I just wanted to explain that, that from here on, so 16 onwards, you will notice that it will be two numbers combined together to form a one word. Just take note of the spelling, okay? Alright, so let's continue. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright? Stop. Again tayo dito kasi from 31 onwards, again, if you will notice, from 2 words, magiging na siyang 3 words. But the difference will be, it's not going to be combined to form a one word. Okay? So, from 31, it's going to be treinta y uno. E, which means end or at in Filipino or Tagalog. So, again, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Right? So it goes on and on. All right? So ang ituturo ko na lang ngayon is yung 40, 50 and so on so on, kasi alam niyo na yung mga susunod. Okay? So again, 40, it will be 40, and then the next one will be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then for 100, 100. So let's go on to our second lesson for today, which is on how to introduce yourself. How to introduce yourself in Spanish o cómo presentar tú mismo en español. Hola, soy Anita, mucho gusto. Alright, so example lang yan, medyo maikli siya kasi wala pa dun yung where I am from and yung age ko. Alright, dun muna tayo dun sa pangalan muna or name, to state our name, okay? And then we'll go through the other information, alright? So let's try to dissect the sentence. So I said, hola, soy Yanita, mucho gusto. So hola, as we all know, it's hello. And then soy Yanita. Soy comes from the verb ser, S-E-R, o S-E-R. This is the verb to be. And then soy is actually a conjugation of I am. So literally, I am Yanita. Okay? Alright, so again, hello, I am Yanita. And then mucho gusto, this actually translates to nice meeting you But literally, kung ito translation natin word for word or word by word, whatever it is, actually it's much pleasure or with pleasure or with much pleasure. However, in the context, this could actually be translated as nice to meet you. So again, hola, soy Anita, mucho gusto. Okay? So, in introducing ourselves, especially in stating our name, there are actually multiple ways of doing that. So we're gonna go through that. We're gonna be discussing those ways on how you present or state your name to the person you're talking to. Okay? So again, in this first option or way to state your name, we're gonna be using the word soy o la palabra soy, que significa, or which means I am, and then your name. So that is our sentence pattern, okay? Soy, and then your name, okay? Pwede rin itong yo, soy, and then your name, kasi yung yo is a pronoun, which means I, and then soy, am, or I am, and then your name. So, yo soy Yanita. Parehas lang siya ng meaning, wala siyang pagkakaiba. Soy Yanita or yo soy Yanita, they're exactly the same. It's just that sa Spanish, pag na-change mo na yung verb to soy, from, for example, from ser to soy already means I am. So, hindi mo na kailangang nung yo kasi automatic, it could be understood as I am. Okay? Usually, inuumit na siya. So, if you will be talking to a native, hindi na nila binabanggit yung yo. Mostly soy na lang kasi soy is already I am. Since we're talking about soy already, which means I am, let's already add some information. So, aside from stating your name, soy or the verb ser is also being used to say where you're coming from. So let's say, for example, from which country are we, or from what country are you from? Okay, so soy, and then ang sentence pattern natin ay soy, and then de spells as de como delta, o de delta, y de elefante, or e. This means of or from. So in this case, depende sa context, ang maging meaning niya is from. So I am from, soy de, and then the country. Okay? So again, ang sentence pattern ay soy de, and then the country. For example, soy de Pilipinas. Of course, I'm a Filipina. I'm Filipino. Of course, soy de Pilipinas. Correcto? Correcto, right? Again, soy de Pilipinas. Alright? Okay? So I'm just gonna give a few just for you to have an idea. But for the other countries, yun yung assignment nyo. Go ahead, go to Google, and learn the other countries in Spanish. Okay? So, let's go ahead with United States of America, or USA. En español se dice Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos. Meron siyang abbreviation na EE.UU. EEUU. Okay? Which means Estados Unidos. So, pag nakikita kayo in Spanish book na EEUU, that means Estados Unidos. Okay? The next example will be England. England. In Spanish se dice Inglaterra. Inglaterra. Yes, Princess Sarah, Inglaterra. Charot. Okay, again, England se dice en español Inglaterra. Okay? Other country, Japan, se dice en español Japón. 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 ¿Vale? Okay. So another one is China. China. En español se dice China. China. Parang Tagalog lang, di ba? Spain se dice en español España. España. Yanita Bonita, España! Char. Okay. So last country will be, of course, my favorite among the Latin is Mexico. Mexico. En español se dice México. México. Yanita Bonita, Mexico! Right, let's proceed with the other sentence pattern on how we actually present ourselves, how to state our name. So we're gonna be using the verb llamarse. Llamarse. Llamarse means I call myself. Yes, I call myself. It's actually a reflexive verb. For now, we're not gonna go deep on that. We're not gonna discuss deeper on that. Again, there will be another future episode for reflexive verb. Okay, so for now, you just have to know that these are reflexive verb, which means that the subject is the one receiving the action. So I call myself. All right. Right. So llamarse, we have to transform it to the first person, which is I, right? So pag transform siya, magiging siyang me llamo. Me llamo. Me llamo. Alright, so again, ang sentence pattern natin is me llamo and then your name. Me llamo. Me llamo Yanita. Me llamo Yanita. Okay? Again, me llamo and then your name. Okay? So for our last sentence pattern, we're gonna be using the word or la palabra nombre. I'm sure all of you are already familiar with this word. Again, nombre. Nombre significa o meaning, or which means name. Nombre significa name. Okay, name in English. All right. So my name is my, or the possessive, possessive, is it possessive pronoun? I think so. Hala, basta yun na yun. So, me, or spells as M-I or M-E, mi nombre es, and then your name. Again, our sentence pattern is mi nombre es your name. Okay, so let me take that as an example. Hola, buenos días, mi nombre es Janita. Hola, buenos días, mi nombre es Janita. Okay, so again, for our first sentence pattern, it's soy and then your name, or yo soy and then your name. The second one will be me llamo and then your name. And then the last one will be mi nombre es and then your name. Alright? So let me go ahead and introduce myself using those sentence pattern. Whew. Okay. Hola, buenos días. Yo soy Yanita, mucho gusto. Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Yanita, mucho gusto. Hola, muy buenos. Mi nombre es Yanita, mucho gusto. Alright, so for stating your age or for telling your age to people whom you are talking to, in English we say I am. right? I am 25 years old. In Spanish, soy or yo soy, it's not applicable. Okay, there's a specific rule for stating your age. And in this one, we're gonna be using the verb tener. 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 This means this is the verb to have. Yes, quite weird. Yeah, I know, but rules are rules, right? Yeah, so isa pa yun sa siguro mga tip in learning anything, not just language. If there are rules, just follow the rules. Sometimes you don't have to question it, you just have to follow it. You know, it's their language, it's their rules, so just follow it. Okay? Hindi ko na rin siya tinanong before. Kasi dadagdag pa sa stress ko eh. Sinunod ko na lang. Diba? Okay, so again, tener. So tener, we have again to conjugate or transform it to the first person I. So if you're going to conjugate or transform it, it would be tengo. Tengo. Okay? Hola, soy Anita. Tengo 27 años. Mucho gusto. That is our lesson for today. But no, we're not finished yet. We're still gonna be having some activities. So for now, since we've already learned how to introduce ourselves by stating our name, where we came from, and what is our age or how old are we, I'm gonna complete the introduction. Ready? Ready? Shut up. Okay, so hola, buenos días. Soy Yanita Bonita. Tengo 27 años. Soy de Filipinas. Mucho gusto. Hola, muy buenos. Me llamo Yanita. Soy de Filipinas. Tengo 28 años. Mucho gusto. Hola, buenas noches. Mi nombre es Yanita. Soy de Filipinas. Tengo 28 años. Mucho gusto. I'm gonna teach you guys another phrase which is very helpful in introducing in yourself. So in Spanish, to say and you or how about you, you would say y tú. Y tú. The word y, which spells as y or y, and then tú, which is you. T U or te u. Again, how about you or and you? Se dice en español y tú. Alright, for example, hola, buenos días. Soy Yanita. ¿Y tú? Alright, so that actually ends our lesson for today. But before we end our lesson, we're gonna have a conversation of two people meeting for the first time. Okay, let's start the conversation. Hola, buenos días. Soy Marco. Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Yukito. Soy de México. ¿Y tú? Soy de Japón. Tengo 23 años. ¿Y tú? Tengo 22 años. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Hasta luego. Adiós. Alright, chicos. Es todo por hoy. This is all for today. I hope that you have learned a lot from today's lesson. I hope that I was able to present it in a way that it's very easy to understand. If you have any questions or if you have any comment about how I teach these lessons, feel free to comment down below. And again, remember to repeat or replay this video until such time that you have already that you have already understood the lesson and you've already memorized all the phrases that we have presented or tackled today. Again, you have to remember them, you have to memorize them for them to be able to be stored on your memory so that whenever you need them, your brain can just, pick it up and then you'll be able to say it. Okay? Alright, so again, this has been your tutor, Yanita Bonita. It's my pleasure to teach you or to share my knowledge to you today. And yeah, es todo por hoy. Nos vemos el próximo video o episodio. Hasta luego y adiós.